Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gabby, and as you can probably tell by the title, today I'm going to be giving you guys a tour of my winter makeup. I'm a student at university, if you hadn't already guessed, and I have decided I'm going to bring makeup with me depending on the season. So this is my makeup for like autumn and winter. I'll take it home around February time and swap it out for my spring and summer makeup. So I thought I would do a tour. I'm going to apologise now for the state of my brushes though. I've been filming a lot of makeup videos lately and I haven't washed them yet. So if that's everything, let's get on with the video. So this is where I store all my makeup. In an acrylic organiser, and then all my palettes are at the side on top. I have a mirror. It looks very dirty, but that's because I have just changed all my bedding, so I've chucked all the dust up into the air. But I got this mirror from B&M Bargains, I think. It's very helpful. It's got a light, which is what I tend to use when I'm filming videos, so that I have better lighting. I also put my camera just down here on the thing, and I normally end up using the battery to keep it standing upright because I'm very professional. But under this, I have a clear box that I keep my nail varnish in. I have a lot of nail varnish at home, but these were the only ones I brought with me. I think it's just a clear base and top coat, a glitter top coat, and a green nail varnish. I think the shade is Mardi Gras and it's a collection. Okay, and under that, apparently I have a battery. I have an acrylic organiser. In this first top drawer, I keep my solid foundation, which I use as a concealer, and my primer. And in the second drawer, this is the stuff I don't use all the time. I used to. I keep my PSH2O primer, this W7 Go concealer, not primer, that's a concealer, that's also a concealer, but that's actually Hermione's. I somehow wound up with it down here. And my Perfect Colour foundation in porcelain. I don't know why I'm looking for the thing. Everything I own is porcelain. Okay, in this drawer underneath, I've got to say my things probably aren't the best organised, but it works for me. I have my Primark blush in the shade Secrecy. I love it. It's my favourite blush I've ever had. You guys might recognise this highlighter from my Jack Frost video. This is another Primark highlighter. It's in Lilac Dreams. I have this other highlighter that I use for when I'm going for more of a bronzing kind of look by Technic Get Gorgeous. I think it is just called Bronze, but I'm not sure. I think that one is just called Bronze. I have 3 separate Colour FX highlighting drops. I tend to use these to go with my foundation if I'm trying to go for a bit of a glowy look. And then I have my Maybelline Big Eyes mascara. In the bottom drawer, I am a little bit of a lipstick hoarder, so for me to only bring these few was very difficult. I've also got some in my handbag as well, but we'll go with what's here. I have 3 glosses in here, as well as a clear gloss in my bag. I don't actually know the brands or shades of any of these, but they're quite nice and nourishing. You know, they do the job. I feel like Hermione probably gave them to me. Here I have 2 of the Barry M colour changing lipsticks, one in Genie and the other in Neptune. This one goes from green to pink and this one goes from blue to purple. Next I have my Oh, I cannot remember the brand. I used this in a video the other day. But this lipstick in the colour China Rose, I absolutely love it. I use it a lot. It was my go-to lipstick for quite a while, as you can see. It's just a very nice nude, but it brings a little bit of colour at the same time. Finding a nude is very difficult for me because I'm so pale. And then I also have this brownie kind of lipstick in the shade Heather Shimmer. And I feel like this is a Revlon lipstick, but I'm not sure. And that's everything in my acrylic organiser. Put all that back together. Okay, and then this is my current foundation of choice. This is the PS My Perfect Colour Velvet Finish Foundation in porcelain, as usual. It's just very nice. It covers very nicely. It's, oh my goodness, I can't English today. It's got a very nice coverage. You get quite a lot of product as well. The only thing I would say about it is the dropper does not work very well because the foundation is too thick. Next, I have my matte finishing spray. This is another Primark product. It's the first finishing spray I've actually used. I really, really like it. It does definitely mattify all of my foundation and make me look a lot more put together. This box was gifted to me by a friend quite a few years ago, and I just keep my hairbands and apparently a spare button in here. Okay, next we have my brushes that I keep in this candy jar like ornament thing. I keep all my brushes in here along with my eyelash curler and my beauty blender. And my beauty blender, but I'm not going to go into too much detail with those because they desperately need cleaning and I'm slightly embarrassed. Next to that I have my makeup removal wipes. These are the Cool as a Cucumber Primark cleansing wipes. I tend to use them to take off my makeup because I cannot find a makeup remover that I'm not allergic to, and these seem to do the job. Next I have my Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. I love this palette. I am still pretty new to it, but I absolutely love all the colours. I think I've used them all in at least one kind of makeup look. So it's very versatile. And it has some really nice colours for both the winter and the spring. I'd say the pinky tones are probably more spring. All of these darker browns, purples are really nice for the winter. Next, I have a very small Primark matte eyeshadow palette. This was one of the first palettes I ever bought, actually, and it's very helpful. It's got some really nice base colours in, and I really like it. I use it a lot. I know Hermione's nicked it a few times as well. Next, I have my... this is my holy grail, my Technic Colourfix 2 palette. This is what I use to do all of my contour and to set all my makeup. I love this palette. I've been using it for years. I think I've bought 4 or 5 of them at this point. Next, I have my Primark Angel Eyes palette. These are all shimmers, and they're very, very pretty. I actually tend to use this more in the spring, but for some of the looks I'm doing for this series, I've needed quite a few different coloured shimmery eyeshadows, and some of these frosted ones along the bottom are really pretty. I did actually use this blue one, actually all 3 of these blue ones in my Jack Frost look. And then the next palette I have is the Primark Master palette. I love this palette. I have used it 1,000,001 times. Whenever I'm going away, I tend to take this palette. It's got some really, really nice deep shades in, and 1 or 2 different shimmers. It's just very, very versatile, and it's always very useful. And I really like the consistency of the shadows. They're all very nice and creamy, and the colour payoff is brilliant. And then last but not least, I have my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, which I'm still pretty new to using, but I absolutely love it. As you can see, it's probably not in as good of a nick as it should be, but I use this pretty much every day to do some kind of makeup look. I've kind of fallen in love with these brownie shades for every day, and I've really started using like a pop of this blue in the crease of my eye with a lot of my makeup looks that I've done for this series, so you guys should keep an eye out for that. And then the last thing I have behind here is what I use for my makeup bag if ever I'm going away. This is actually a handbag organiser, but I find it's very helpful. It's got 2 large zipped sections, as well as a big middle section that you can make bigger or smaller with the poppers on the side. And then it's just got 1,000,001 different pockets, so it's very, very helpful and useful to use whenever I'm travelling. So that is it for all of my makeup that I've brought with me to uni. Yeah, I guess that's everything, and I will catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye!